Right, can you guys hear me? Do I need to start anything on my behalf? Oh my god, there's an end play in the middle of the track! Alright, hola to everyone watching. We're here at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya for Tier 4. I'm usually the Tier 3 commentator, but I'm in Tier 4 today because Beyond wanted to take my job in Tier 3, so I let him this weekend to do Tier 3. I'm in Tier 4. And we are off and running with our banker being Honda VTEC. He has through turn 8 and 9. Well, 9 is now, so it will be 7 and 8. Yeah, again, my control style is crazy. He has loads of traffic though, heading through turn 9 into turn 10. Could be a bit of a repeating coming. I've also got a really bad throat today as well, so it's not the best for me. Oh, and the Mercedes go off at the final corner. He went off. He's still did it validate. 72 is his first lap. Scott Lee coming through turn 12 now. 13 I mean, as he has through turn 15 and 16. Mad right 14.9. Obviously not the bestest of the laps for the Mercedes. Heading across the line goes Scott. He does a 14.8, a tenth faster than top. Vicious Vicar, 14.8, 5 milliseconds quicker. The gaps are very tight here already. Giant Stick validates his lap. Sonic Assassin on his lap as he heads through turn 6 into 7 and 8. Oh, and he goes off the track. I saw everyone's having problems over it. The most technical part of the track from turn 7 all the way to turn 15, the final corner of the track. Jennifer has 3 turns and he does a purple sector 2. So he has 3 10 12 now. 13 I mean. Into turn 14 and 15. Is he going to go flat out? I'd say that's flat out. Across the line. 14.0, 3 times quicker, so we're almost into the 13s now. Yeah, I'll invite him. EKG MCFC. Let me know when you see him. EKG. He's not even on there. Oh no, he's there on the top. Right. Slow has put in a 13.9. Stick going out for another lap. He's validated again. Scuderia heading through turn 9 now. Ran out of VRS. Why did he jumped all his ZRS? You can tell that's full TC as well. As we head through turn 13 now. So tier 4, obviously the lowest of all the tiers in Formula 7 racing. But the gaps are quite like 5-place grid penalty for Silent. He's had a collision with Ron. Ron seems to be fine. Who was it again? It was Stick, weren't it? Well, no, it was Silent Assassin. And he's retired on track. That's going to be a penalty as well. He's left the session. Okay then. Let's carry on. Kevin is on his lap at the moment, so he heads through turn 14. I'm going to invite MC in a second. Kevin goes P9. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Sent him free. OG starts his lap, so let's go on board with OG. See us through turn 1 and 2. Oh yeah, Leo, you're the one from Tier 3 when I completed Tier 3 like 2 weeks ago. Forgot about that. So, Swiss heading through turn 5 now. Has a McLaren behind him. Might be Ron, it is Ron behind him. He's also on a lap, so it's really pace dependent. Yeah. I'm just saying you were there like 2 weeks ago in Tier 3 asking about the league. So it's now heading through turn 10 into the silent kink of 12 into 13. There should be 15 unless it's 14, and that's actually turn 12. Heading through the final corner now. Goes Swiss. Oh, and I think Ron might have invalidated his lap. He didn't. He goes P7. Swiss P13. What is track limits on? Because surely they should be getting track limits. I usually do the settings correct. Yeah, it's all strict. So stewards might have to be concentrating on the track limits today, giving penalties out. Okay, but don't worry. I think knockout will be mid 14s, 14.6s. You should. Yeah, you're not really that safe. We should have done short quali now, knowing it, because certain SAS is gone. Only one person is heading out of quali. We should have done short quali. So Shining Swarm heads through the 2 little hairpins as he heads through the double quick right-handers flat out through there, and he's going into the pits. Let's check Nimble. Nimble's about to he's heading back in. Top is on his lap. He's heading through turn 5 now, a little bit deep. Through turn 5. I thought at 3 PM I'd be away, but I'm still tired. Well, if you're tier 4, you can reserve tier 3 and above. Then if you're pretty good in tier 3, then you get moved up to tier 3. That put it wrong, Jake. Probably the guy P16. He got a 5 days group penalty, retired and left. Slow 13-1. Card is on a lap at the moment. He's heading through turn 10. Purple sector 2 for him. Yeah, we should have done short quad. Well, we could have done full now. We've got 18, but still, short quad should have been better. Plus, I really want to concentrate on the Palace Brighton game. We've been playing pretty decent. Strat last is actually pretty decent at the moment, so. Card P2, 4 temps off. We're into the 13-1s. What lap did I do? Surely I didn't do a 12-8 then. Surely I would have done like a 11. Yeah, it was an 11. It was an 11-8, 11-9 because I got pole in a different league. What happened here? Silent Assassin's just slowing in the pit lane. No, that's a Ferrari. My fan's just disconnected. Sorry, I'm just connecting my fan again. If you guys can hear the fan, just let me know and I'll just turn it down. Because it gets really hot in my room. Right, oh. Kevin's on the lap, P10 at the moment, 1.7 seconds off apparently. Ashton has retired. Who's heading through to where? Oh. Has Swiss and Ashton had a collision? I don't know what view I'm in right now. No, it's fine. Right now, how many sets of tyres have you used? Have you used one or two? Actually, I think you'll be safe. Yeah, don't waste all your tyre sets. In Q2, use mediums for your first run, and then use your second Q1 set for your last run. And then, if you get through then yeah. Josh, do come so we can. I'm not even watching the game anymore. I was watching it on my TV, but I'm not watching it anymore. It's still 0-0. The first half was boring, I swear. There was nothing really going on. Saar was playing pretty decent. Johan Strand Larsen was playing decent. Palace are not getting relegated, gang. We're going to win the Conference League. We're going to get into the Europa League. I think our main focus is the Conference League, because if we win it with Glasner, I think he leaves at the end of the Premier League season. Actually, not so we might have to have an interim manager for the final Europa League and the Championship. If we win the Conference League, we don't go into the Europa League if we're in the Championship. I think it's just illegal or something like that, because we're not part of the top 5 leagues. But we're not going to get relegated. We have a squad capable for Champions League. It's because Glasner has ruined our squad with him leaving and the managerial skills he's using at the moment, as Denif goes off track. Those are retiring now as well, as we head into the final minute and a half in qualifying, as Nimble is on his lap at the moment. Jake, why don't you come with me? I'd have to restart the stream though, so you won't be able to. Say to it, it's 1-0. Say to it, it's 1-0. Oh, we put Croissant on for you, mate. So scored. Don't make me pull up the stream. I don't want to get distracted. No, you don't. You don't need a self stream, labs. I'm literally streaming. We haven't scored. Otherwise, we would have updated on one football. Oh no, we have scored. Croissant assist. He's just come on us well. Guys, stop distracting me. I'm going to be commentating. Nathan's going to hit me later if I don't commentate. Nimble and his lab as he has through turn 1 and 2 now. I'm going to get a body king later, guys. Let's not distract me. How did Sar score though? What did Croissant do to get Sar to score? Did he whip it into the box? Nice header, volley, bicycle kick. Corner, set piece. As Nimble heads through turn 9 now, flat out round here. It's full quality. Played it across the box, so I was only 10 yards out. So it was like a little tap in then. As Nimble got his P5 of that. Who else is on our lap? Scott Lee is on our lap at the moment. Well, who is knocked out? Silent Assassin, who left the lobby. Shintaro Kigrassi. Or I'm going to call him Kobayashi. Also eliminated, and Swiss is also eliminated in the Red Bull. While we're waiting, I want to see this goal. Oh, I missed a goal. If you guys can hear that, I apologise. I'll turn it down in a sec. So slow game up, 13-1, 2 steps ahead, and the people eliminated is Silent Assassin, Kobayashi, and OG Swiss. Silent obviously has that 5 plays grid penalty as well. Let me turn this down because I don't want this to get. Actually, no, I can't because I'm only allowed one device. Q2 time. Oh yeah, I just gathered, guys, I saw today. When I work, my bus doesn't come till like 5 PM apparently. Oh, let me. It's because of my fan. Hold on. Right, that should be better. Yeah, when I work, my bus doesn't come. I finish at work at 4. My bus don't come till 5. So I'm gonna be sitting around for another hour. I might as well end work at 4:30. Yeah, I did ask earlier if someone can say something just so my mic quality isn't like rubbish. Anyways, we are heading back out on track. 15 drivers remaining. Another 5 gets knocked out. And then we got Q3 to go. Come on, guys. Oh, someone's took it off the marking board. Give us your prediction for pole today. Who do you have for pole? Who do you have for the win? I know it's early, but I don't care. Nimble. Nimble for the Grand Slam. Should be like further like Son Adam. So, on the running snap, he goes through turn 4 now. 22-2 for the first sector. Keep it on the inside. Downhill braking, easy to lock up that inside front. You now head through uphill braking, so you don't need to brake as much. It's a very medium speed corner. So you get into the high speed corner of turn 9, flat round here. We're heading into turn 10, another medium speed corner. Going there about 80-90 miles per hour. Building up momentum for another medium speed corner of turn 12. A little bit of natural light not working. His top pits in a 66, 44th efficiency car. A little bit of oversteer there for Honda as he comes across the line. Now he puts in a 15-1. Nimble of 14-2. Scott Lee invalidates his lap. EKG puts it P2. Let's see what Jennifer is doing. Oh, he's on his outlap. They're still on board with him then. 13-7 for the giant stick. That's how we head now down towards turn 1 with Jennifer. The MoneyGram Haas driver heading through turn 1. Sorted by Toyota Gazoo for the 2026 season. Cover sector 121.6. As he heads through turn 10 now with Jennifer. Through turn 12, long right-handers around this track. Loads of traffic, I swear the V-Cub almost getting smashed into from the Jennifer as he heads through the final corner now. Jennifer, let's see what time he can put it faster through Q1. P2 for Q2. I know it was Slow that was top, wasn't it? Slow spun it though. Slow going pretty slow through turn 7, turn 8 I mean. He's just weaving his way now. Is he going to redo his lap? He's got 1.2 laps of fuel in, so he could do another lap. .1, I don't think he will be able to. Yeah, no, he's pitting. Good idea. Shiny Swarm on his outlap. Kevin is the pit. So let's see what Shiny Swarm can do for his banker in Q2. Going towards turn 1. Turn off the DRS now. Pretty decent turn 1 and 2. Now DRS open, ERS open again as we head through into turn 4. And get off that ERS. 21.9 for the first sector. ERS back on just for a split second. And then back down into turn 4. Oh, he did turn on the ERS, but down into turn 5 now. ERS all the way down this little straight. Then turning it off again. Missed the apex through 7. A little bit of oversteer through 8. Into turn 9, lifts through turn 9. Then DRS back. DRS, ERS combo. Down into turn 10 we go now. Early on the throttle, then ERS all the way to the end of the line now. Do not get off that ERS. A little bit of oversteer again there. Loads of drivers suffering with that. Lift again through the final corner. Across the line goes Shining Sword. 43 goes P8, so just on the cusp of elimination. Stick on his lap, 9 seconds off, he's not going again. Ashton has been disqualified. From blocking the pit lane, Ashton has been disqualified. He'll be starting from P20. Ashton, what did you do? Oh, Byers made a triple substitution. Gomez, Minter, and Danny Welbeck on. That's not good, because Danny Welbeck's usually good against us. One with Ashton is my question. Top 6 heads up on his lap at the moment. Across the line, P11 with that lap. One of validates his lap. Yeah, Scott said sorry for that. Don't worry, you're still fastest at the moment. Nimble starts his lap. Cover to 1 for Nimble, 2 tails up. Mad Riot retires, Honda retires. He's crashed into turn 1 there, I think. No, he's retired on track. So that's supposedly coming his way. He's also on cusp of elimination here. If Cards slow or Ron can pick up the pace here. Card goes P1, so we got our first 2 eliminations of Honda and Real Ashton Army at the moment. Nimble Cat heading through to turn 12 now. Nimble across the line. P2 with that lap. 3 by 6 tenths. Scott on his lap at the moment. Purple sector 2 for him. He's 6 tenths off top for Cardell. Slow also puts it to P3. Kevin on his lap. Scott coming across the line now. Stays P7 with that lap. Very weird through the final 2 corners. He lifted through the final 2 corners. Yeah, no, yeah, I know you can. You can't hear it in the game, so it should be fine. Stick. If you're driving and you can hear it, I'll just fix something in the settings. But just let me know. Cool. Retires. Oh my god, my throat. It's really bad. Nah, don't worry. Yeah, usually you can't, anyway. are you doing? Sorry, that's my dog. Okay. This vicar is on a lap. Across the line goes Fisher Figure, P7, so he's safe. EKG Mad Riot, not as safe. Shining Swarm about to start his lap. What are you doing? What are you doing? So Shining Swarm on a lap, let's see what he can do. Ron is also on a lap. He's validated his lap. Does he have enough fuel to go again though? Nimble retires from P3. I think Ron might be out here. Oh, it's there. It's going to be able to do a lap again. 1 minute remaining, so he needs to get the lap together here. Top attempt up at the moment. So Kevin's in the pits. Kevin's out of qualify, so that's our third elimination. Mad Right is then safe. EKG is not safe. Oh, Kevin's back out again. So this puts Mad Right back in that elimination zone. Vicious Vicar maybe as well. As top goes P12, that's his qualifying over. So Mad Right is now safe. Ron at the moment. Oh, Ron might not be safe. He's going to run out of fuel, I think. He's got half a lap of fuel left. I'm just going to look at that top right of his wheel there. Here's how much fuel he has left. He should be safe with the fuel. Comes across the line. He goes P9 with that lap. So Swarm, 3 temps down on his lap. He might be eliminated as well. Kevin just able to start his lap, I think. As you were Shining Swarm can do. Would he eliminate EKG from qualifying? He won't. So he's eliminated. Kevin on a lap. Top isn't on a lap. So EKG versus Kevin on who gets who gets through to Q3. Kevin now heading through turn 5 now. I don't know what his first sector was. I don't know if he was improving or not. These, you need to save 1 set of soft tyres as well, because softs are a good race tyre around Spain as well. Medium hards is also a good strategy to go for 15 laps on those mediums and going to the hard tyres, but you will suffer from lap 13 onwards. Kevin extremely wide through turn 10, almost validating his lap. That's nice, Jennifer. And through the final 2 corners now with Kevin. Who's going to get through to Q3? Is it Kevin? Is it EKG? It's EKG. Kevin's out. So the 5 eliminated. Ashton, Honda, top. Kevin, Shining Swarm. They're all out of qualifying. Top of the session, Jennifer again. 3 temps off the top. Right. Q3 time, Q3 time. Ba, 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 ba. Someone's heading out. I don't know who though. A McLaren is. A Red Bull is. Both McLaren's coming out now. There goes one McLaren. Here comes the second one. So, 7 drivers out on track. 2 more heading out now. Oh, they should be all on track now. Yeah. Everyone out on track. So, we get a banker some way, somehow. Cardell will be first to settle that. Let's just hope this fan doesn't disconnect from me again. I need to charge my phone. So, Card into turn 1. We are getting the first laps coming out. First from Card, then it'll be EKG, then it will be Mad Riot. After that will be Jennifer. Purple Sector 1 instantly taken away from Card. So we now head through turn 8 now, and then heading through turn 9, the little 7H again. Heading through the final 2 corners now. Let's see what the banker is for Q3. The bank will be a 13.3. Next across the line, EKG, 200ths off. Next will be Mad Riot to cross the line. 9/10 off, 14.2, so those are on olds. Next will be Mad Riot's father, or Vicious Vicar. Jennifer fits in a 12.8, 4 times faster. Vicious Vicar goes ahead of his son. Scott will be next. The 2 McLarens will be next across the line. Slow puts it P4. Rondo puts it P4. Scott puts it P4. Sorry, unknown number calls me. Anyways, so Banker, it's a 1-2 for the Haas team at the moment. Sorry, guys. Nimble is doing another lap again. So let's see what Nimble can do. Sorry. Let's see what Nimble can do as he heads through turn 7 and into turn 8 over the curb. Can do that, he does give me a little bit of time. He heads through to the final sector. I think my nose is bleeding, man. Oh, my nose is just in pain, my throat's in pain. Nimble puts it P7, stick across the line now. Let's see what his first lap is. 76. Oh, he's doing another lap, that's why. I was wondering why his lap was incredibly slow. Let's stay on board with stick this time. Actually, let's use TV cameras for this. See what stick can do. Purple, first sector, 6 tenths up on his time. 21 for the first sector. Heading down into turn 5 now. I need these out. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, my eyes, man. Stick will come across the line very shortly to see what lap time he can do. Through the final quarter we go now. And Stick does a 13.6 P5. So, card is out on track. No, he's not. He's just done his lap. He went a tenth faster. Ron to start his lap now. Let's see what Ron can do. So through turn 9 now with Ron. Yeah, I'm not going to talk as much, only because my throat is killing me. Like every time I'm speaking it hurts, and it's just such a pain. I'm going to try my best though. Final 2 corners now for Ron. He puts it P2, a tenth off Jennifer, who is on his out lap. That might be Ron's final lap. Mayor's right on his lap. And just finish it with that. EKG is on his lap, right? Oi, almost hit Mad right in the rear. I thought that was close. Heart skipped a beat there. 2, 10, 8 and 9. I think Mad Riot might give a slipstream to his father, unless his father did own that. I think he did. EKG round 10-10 now. Across the line will be EKG. Goes P4, stays P4. The kick salvers are done. Scott on his lap. 12.7 for Gen F. So he extends his lead on top. Ron, 3/10 off. He's in the pits. He won't be participating qualifying anymore. Card Elf is on an out lap at the moment. He should be the one heading through turn 10 now, following behind a McLaren of slow. Scott carry on his lap. Let's see what sector 2 can be as he goes through now. It's going to be a 1-2 for the Haas team. Or if someone can try and spoil the Haas's game today, Mad Right retires from qualifying. Heading through the final 2 corners now with Scott. Oh, Scott almost spins it into the wall. Scott stays P8 with that. Nimble, purple sector 2. He's on a flyer at the moment. Where can Nimble put his LP? Nimble only puts it P9. Let's see what the Haas driver can do. I think he's not. Yeah, he's stopped his lap. So Gen F on pole, Ron P2, Cardelf P3, a 1-3 for the Haas team. Then it'll be EKG, Slow, Mad Riot, Fidget Figure, Scott, Nimble, and Giant Stick. And there's your top 10 for the race, which should come in up to 4 minutes. So, formation lap starts. I think I might have messed up with that. I think formation lap's meant to be off. I'm not entirely sure. So, source for Jenif, EKG, Top, Royal Ashton Army, OG, Swiss, Kobayashi. I'm just going to call him Kobayashi because I don't know how to say his name. And Silent Assassin, who isn't even in the lobby anymore. They are on softs. Hards for Honda. Shining Swarm, Mad Riot, and mediums for Ron, Card, Slow, Vicious Vicar, Scott, Nimble, Stick, Swarm, and Kevin. So, father and son, different strategies. Obviously, 2-stop, it won't be a 2-stop. You can do a 2-stop though. You could do a soft hard to the end, but you might have a puncture. You could do medium hards to the end. You could do hard mediums. Or you could do that 2-stop of a soft, medium, hard. Or you could do a soft, medium, medium. So, Jennifer on pole, Ron alongside, and his teammate of Card Elf alongside VKG 4th. So that's the top 4. Usually 4th turns into 2nd or 1st in loads of races here in Spain. 5 lights for the Spanish Grand Prix in Catalonia. It is go for tier 4. Jedef gets a good start, the same as Ron. He's able to get an even better start. He might be taking the lead as we head into turn 1. Now he slots behind his teammate. It's 3 wide, almost going into turn 1. The 2 McLarens on in pursuit. The Haas is on pursuit. He takes P2 as the 2 McLarens crash and they've made contact. Huge crash at the back there. There's, I think that's British Vicar who has his front wing broken at the back now. It is a huge carnage there as a kick Sauber's front wing has come off. The 2 McLarens have touched into turn 1. He's also collided with the Mercedes also into turn 1 as we head down through the first sector. It's a Haas 1-2 with EKG heading through pursuit, and there goes a Haas driver down the inside and taps onto the kick Sauber, who also loses his end plate as we head now through into turn 7 and 8 with the Ferrari and the V-Cub going well to, and the V-Cub has gone off the track. They've made contact and there's loads of slow cars at the back of the grid with more end plates coming off. So a huge gap at the back there and huge drama heading through the first couple of races here, first couple of corners here as we head now into turn 10. Dive bomb opportunity for Top as he tries to make a move on Real Ashton Army, but the gap now after the first lap, 7/10 of a second as EKG runs off track. Scott in P4, Kevin in P5, he's able to make a huge jump. Nimble heads into the pits. That's unfortunate for Nimble, as long as he doesn't retire. He could go to hards, very long out the hards, and then go into mediums for the end of the race. Wheel to wheel almost between Stick and Kevin as we head now down into turn 4. Now Shiny Storm into Swifts, going wheel to wheel into turn 1 and 2. They're able to make it clean through there with the Mercedes teammate in front of him. No real wheel to wheel drama as we speak, but the gap heading down between the 2 Haas drivers as we head now up the hill through turn 9. DRS is enabled now. Yeah, Nimble can't catch a break ever. Heading through turn 10 we go now. The 2 Haas drivers neck and neck here. EKG out of DRS there. Scott is at pursuit of the McLaren as the 2 Mercedes go wheel to wheel through turn 10. But now here we go. Will there be team orders between the 2 Haas drivers? We head now down into turn 1. Ricard goes alongside his teammate into turn 1 we go now. They have swapped positions here at Haas. Giant Stick gets past Kevin. Vicious Vicar gets past Kevin as well as we head through turn 1. So Kevin, who was up to P6, drops down. Ashton and Kobayashi swap positions. Is Kevin still trying to get on the back of Vicious Vicar as we now head through turn 4. Jennifer suffering at the moment, 6 steps back now to his Monogram Pass teammate. They still run 1 and 2 as Jennifer goes off the track. Yeah, Adam, about that, do you think he's going to get pole in the win? I mean, he's still got 30 laps to go, so he could always make it up. I don't know how predictable Tier 4 is, but... So, penalties given out already as we head into lap 4. Will Jenneth make a move into turn 1 on his teammate? Does it seem to be? Stick on the back of Scott. Nothing doing there. Here comes top on Shintakagasi. He makes the move. No real battles as we speak, except the Haas drivers going for it. Yeah. I'm going to say a Haas civil war. Is that too much to ask for, guys? Oh, that's AI, ain't it? Stick. Helicopter cam, yes. Gaining on Scott there. As we go through the final 2 corners of the racetrack. Now Scott alongside Skit. Skit was alongside Scott, I mean, and Skit has made a move into turn 1. Jonathan has moved back 1.6 seconds. He's almost going to have to fight EKG. I don't think the soft tyres was the way to go for Jennifer. Scott and Vicious Vicar going wheel to wheel into turn 4 now, making contact a little bit. So they wrap down the hill into turn 5 now as Scott keeps P6. So we'll still stay on Vicious Vicar on Scott. That's the overall battle at the moment. It's a 3-way battle actually, as Kevin's behind them. My throat is dying. It's literally on its last breaths, and then I'm gonna lose my voice. Vicious Vicar goes past Scott. Kevin won't be able to gain any time on Scott. Scott is moving back instead of forward. Slow is also trying. Right. Oh my god, there's a 4-car battle between... Oh, what happened to Ron? Ron was... Oh yeah, they, the McLarens made contact, didn't they? I forgot about that. Ron now going wheel to wheel with Top. So you wrap down up the hill into turn 4. Will Ron trying to make a move around the outside, down the inside? No, he won't. But he has another opportunity into turn 5, which is a very good overtaking zone as well. He tried looking for it around the outside. Can't do anything about it as Shiny Swim goes off the track. But look at this now. Ron is looking for me. He can't do anything about it at the moment though. This is a 3-car battle. Oh no! Oh, Top's out! Top spun at turn 9. That's going to be our first safety car of this afternoon. So Jennings just missed the pit lane. He could have boxed. EKG is in the pits. Kevin in the pits. Scott in the pits. Card has got a drive-through penalty. So off Top's Carnage, Card has got a penalty. Lowe's are boxing now. A drive-through as well. That's ruined his race now. No more Haas 1-2. The last time I saw a Haas 1-2 was in Tier 3, and they could even do that. And it could be the same for Tier 4. Haas might be the most unluckiest team this season. So Jennings should be able to box. The soft runners will definitely box. For mediums, could be hards as well. Hards do feel good, but mediums are the best tire to be on, the best racing tire. Hard will have to stay out for sure. Then he'll have to serve his drive-through after the safety car finishes. Never mind, he's going into biz. Is it a double stack? It's a double stack for the Haas team. Yeah, Jennifer needs to make a larger gap there. But he's also impeding the McLaren. So that should be a penalty for Jennifer. Stick stays out. I think he was on the Haas, that's why. So Vicious Vicar comes up behind Jennifer. So comes out ahead of Jennifer. Stick stays out. He doesn't need to worry because Elf will be serving a drive-through penalty. So, let's see what everyone's tyres are on. Hards for basically half the grid, and the other half is on mediums. So, Card will be on the hards. That is the best choice he can pick, because then he'll have to do the service drive-through. He'll start a lap later as well, and he would have to get through traffic, but hopefully traffic isn't as bad, because we know both the whole drivers have the pace. It's about them being able to execute that pace, and with the penalties etc. will be able to do damage limitation. This brings Nimble back into play as well. So most positions gained is Stick, obviously, Kevin as well. Most positions lost is Ron, that's obviously the spin into turn 1 and lap 1. Nimble as well with 7 because he's had to box for a new front wing. Any apologies at the moment, there's a drive through for Card and 3 seconds for Honda for track limits. So his car not coming in just yet. Might stay it for another lap while the Ferrari catches up. So Sefko should be in this lap. Which it will be. As Giant Stick gets the race back underway at lap 11 out of 33. So we've got 20 laps to go. Giant Stick keeps the lead. Nimble gets into P15. No real movements up and down the grid though. Huge gap at the back there. Kevin's had a moment with, oh, it was Scott actually. It's 22 seconds off. Scott's also extremely laggy. So, guys will have to box within the next 3 laps. Ron is at the back of the grid again. So, cars will serve his stroke variability now. OV damage limitation comes to him. He will be all the way at the back of the grid. 15-second penalty as Mad Right goes off the track at the back there. So he's been overtaken by Ashton and Shining Swarm. As Ashton trying to get past Mad Right able to defend. Here comes Scott and Kevin. Oh, loads of people are lagging. Scott's extremely laggy. Huge straight out the back here, followed by Kevin now. So from Kevin down to Shin. There's a yellow flag. Ashton has made a mistake. He's off the track, had a little spin. Has lost too much time there. As now Mad Right having all sort of troubles as well. As there goes two drivers off the track there. It's Honda and Nimble is involved in an incident again. This time it's with Honda. I doubt it's his fault. I feel so bad for Nimble. At the front here, Slow Game has spun it at turn 3. He's had a collision there. I think it might be with Jennifer. EKG back in the mix now. Vision of Vicar is up into P3. Yeah, it's never trying to kill Nimble. That's what it seems like, Harry. That's actually what it seems like, because Jesus Christ. Whenever he gets near someone, they're just like, nah. We'll just spin you round. I mean, I have that probably with tier 3, tier 2. I say about 2-3 seasons ago. Me and Nimble used to make contact a lot. But Nimble is a very respectable driver. So I don't know why people are all over the place today. Position swap between Kevin and Scott. We actually army thought about making a move. Jennifer takes the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Obviously on those new tyres compared to stick on those old ones. Obviously everyone will be having to make another stop. Card Alpha's moved up to P13 now. So he's went into the points. Next is Shintogaki. I said that so wrong. Shintogaki. Yeah. Vision Vicar on the back of Giant Stick, as Stick is also on the back of Jennifer, but not for long. As he will break DRS, who Scott has got a 3-second time penalty as well. Pretty sure also has one. Honda also has one. I think we have our tier 4 version of Alpine Mercedes or something like that. Here comes Vision Vicar as he heads down into turn 1. Well plus Stick down to P3 now. Slope Gamer is on pursuit of him. 2 moves done as Shiny Storm gets past Kevin. Swiss gets past Ashton. Shin's got past Cardelph is trying to get past Shin as they're running all the way off the track. There's an end plate has come off. Just hope that's not off Card. Just trying to see his front wing. Literally not show me at all. There we go. Okay, his front wing still attacked. A huge battle swarming up here between Swarm all the way down to just Nimble, and Nimble's out of DRS there. Card also joining the party very shortly. Stick also picks from the race for his final stop. Will Kevin be able to make a move? No, he won't. Ashton just gets out the dirty air, make sure his engine doesn't overheat. I think that was turn 4 now. Kevin out with DRS. Card is almost in DRS of Nimble here, so Nimble's going to get a move on because Card is on pursuit unless Card overtakes Nimble and Nimble can just follow him through. And hopefully they should be over near the top 5 by the end of the race. So Ashton almost out of DRS of Swiss. Here comes Card. He's going to be trying to make a move. Nimble makes a move on Ashton. Now it's time for Card to also make a move on Ashton. Now Card will try the move on Nimble. Looks for a W. So I can't do anything about it as we head up the hill through turn 3 now. Still on board with Card. Who is a hot pursuit up to P10 now. It's the unfortunate the fact that he's had a drive-through penalty. So let's see what Carl can do against Nimble. Nimble's got greater straight line speed there. Ashton on the back of Kevin. So, Card on the back of Swiss. Nimble able to get past Swiss, so Nimble able to make up the gains quicker than Card at the moment. Obviously, box lap 1 up to P7 now. Good recovery drive from Nimble at the moment. Good recovery drive from Card as well. Kevin has got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. So here we go. Card is going to make his next move. This next move is on the Red Bull or Swiss. He gets pretty past quick and easy, but he's also out of DRS of Nimble now. He's going to have to gain up again. She's already gained over 2 tenths now. Kevin's retired from the race. At turn 1, it's another safety car. Kevin's had a moment. Down at turn 2. That's Kevin out the race, so we could see boxing again. It's going to be hard on the soft, so they could box for halves again. This is better for Sticker, so he just boxed up long ago, about 4 laps ago. Sick 3-second penalty. Here comes Jennifer into the pits, Bishop Figure in the pits, Slow in the pits, EKG in the pits, Scott should be in the pits as well. So who's going to stay out is my question as well. Seems to be everyone's pitting. It's going to be a very, very busy pit lane. So we'll wait for all the boxing to happen and everyone to basically catch up to the safety car. We'll go through all the tyres when everyone's on. At the moment, Sheena's got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. At the moment, I will need to take my meds, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right. Let's see what ties everyone's on. EKGs since the peers. Okay. Right. Mediums for. Ooh. Ooh. EKG on the softs. So EKG on softs. Hards for half the grid, but just for the rest of the grid. Again, EKG the odd one out on the softs. I'm gonna be surprised if EKG could run to the end of the race on those. It's gonna be 12 laps. I went 8 laps on mine. Oh, actually, it might be about 9 laps because there's a huge bunch at the back there with Shin. It depends. He needs those tyre wear to be basically brand new. So, wait and see when the safety car comes in what will happen. What's my dog's back? What do you want? Hmm? So, safety car should be in this lap. It might not be because Swiss is all the way at the 2 seconds off the pace there. Yep, safety car in this lap. Jennifer Lee, there's a mix of tyres now between everyone. So let's see which is best till the end. It's a bit of a kerfuffle at the back there. Oh, what you done? Hmm? So, Jennifer will get us underway again, and he has an enormous gap. As we start lap 23, 10 laps to go. There's no real overtaking at the moment. Honda is 3 wide almost. Shin is getting swallowed up by the kickstabber as well. As Carter's shining swarm going well to well, and Carter's off the track at turn 3. He's retired on track. That's also going to be a penalty. That's our 3rd penalty guaranteed today. That's unfortunate for Card. No 1-2 for Haas. Scott and Nimble, wheel to wheel. Scott, obviously the laggiest I've seen today. As Nimble tries for a position there. Can't do anything about it. as Scott trying to make the position up. Slow could also make it up to P2 with Vicker 2 seconds behind now. Oh my god, Bella. What do you want? So, Scott gets past Stick as we head up the hill into turn 9. I think my dog wants to watch the race as well. Slow all over the back there of Vicker now as we start the next lap, and I think this might be P3 changing to P2 here. Vicker in the middle of the track. Is he going to go for the inside? No, he's just letting him by now. And there we go, as Giant Stick actually goes to the inside there. He really wanted that inside line into turn 1. He goes off the track in doing so, taking the runoff area. He's now been overtaken by EKG as Nimble also trying to get on top of it. Scott's just teleported across the track. No real battles at the moment. Vicker is still behind Slow as we... pretty well, he's actually not that far off. I think he could try to re-overtake him. But Slow running more downforce. Got an AKG. Will there, Vicker almost still about 4 tenths off that. Mad Riot on the back of Swiss. He's trying it down the inside. No way doing. He's going to try to switch back. No, he's not. Can't get it complete, but almost the move. I think Mad Riot could have definitely gone a little bit further in braking. A little bit later on that break. Scott and EKG going wall to wheel. Scott's been overtaken now by EKG as we head now down into turn 5. So EKG on the softs. Oh, Scott's now back ahead of... EKG was just ahead of him, I swear. Someone tell me if that's just Scott being the most laggiest driver on the planet or not. Yeah, you might have to talk to him after the race about that. Giant Stig overtakes Nimble. Nimble lost his end play again. Someone's touched Nimble again. Down the inside now on Scott, who now been overtaken by EKG again. Scott now moves to P8. He might teleport back into P1, we may never know. Yeah, he's just teleported back to P4. He's actually bugging the lobby. He's generally bugging the lobby. I think, Nathan, I think we might have to make a call here. I think we might need to restart and do a 5-lapper. Because he literally just got overtaken by, like, it was all the way in P7, and he's teleported back to P4. I think it's for the best, though. Because he's glitching out everything. There's a four car battle at the back here. Yeah, I think it's best to red flag. I think we give it to lap 30. If EKG overtakes him again, and he just teleports ahead of EKG, and there's loads of other drivers which are lagging like crazy. We can't race when there's like a ping of like 6,000. So Ron's got another penalty. Ron, who started P2, not the best day for him. Cardell starting on the second row, not the best day for him either. Nimble carrying a train of 8 cars? 5 cars. Nimble gets overtaken by Mad Right into turn 1. He's able to get through. So Mad Right might be able to run away. Keep that P7. I've seen most positions gained today. 4 for Ashton, 4 Stick, 4 for Scott, 4 for Vicar, 10 for Ron, Jesus. Everyone's gained a position today. But Jennifer was on pole. And now winning the race. EKG's lost a position. EKG's now been overtaken by Stick as Scott's disappeared again. He's disappeared 5 seconds up the road. What? Guys, you gotta be kidding me now. He's just disappeared 5 seconds up the road. Stick makes a move on EKG. At this point, he's got my teleport into P1 soon. Jesus. Shoddy Swarm hits. It will be plumb last of the actual running drivers, except for one AI driver. And Richard Vicar is on the back of slow now. So here comes the battle for P2 again. Visual Vicar obviously was P2. He then got overtaken about a lap or two after the second safety car restart. And has now been training, but trying to make the positions back up again. Just out of DRS as well. So Swiss on the back of Nimble. So let's see what Swiss can do as we head now down into turn 1. Can he get past Nimble? No, he can't, but Ron can get alongside Swiss. He's made the move into turn 1. So Ron almost out of DRS of Nimble there, obviously Being swarmed all over by OJK Swiss. Yeah, Stick's 5 seconds behind our Scott now. It's actually gaining over his Vicar. It's whenever someone gets alongside him, he just teleports. So, Mad right, EKG. EKG's tyres have run out of potential and grip. So, he should stay in P7. This Nimble can gain up a lot as Ron trying to overtake Nimble. Oh, mate, man. You know, I expect you're a bit late to the party. We're on the final lap now. As Nimble, let's get 2 seconds on EKG. EKG's really suffering. I think he's got a puncture. His rear right looks deflated, didn't it? It's a front left. Yeah, front left puncture. He's got a front left puncture. So, EKG, who thought he could go to the end of the race on this tyre, has got a puncture on his front left tyre. There goes Ron. He's been spun around by Nimble on the final lap. Swiss is slow, and I think Nimble might have just cut him off just a little bit there. Ron, who spun that turn 1 on the first lap, has spun that turn 1 on the final lap. Aspen, that's definitely a puncture on the front right, isn't it? That's surely a puncture. Anyways, Genev comes around the final corner to win the Spanish Grand Prix here. Slow in P2. Vicious Vicar turns it into P2 with a penalty for slow. Scott comes home in P4. Stick at P5. Mad right at P5. Stick P6. Nimble comes around the final corner to make it P7. Next across the line will be Swiss. Ashton. Yeah, definitely a puncture there for EKG, who manages to keep it in P10. Ron in P11, Onda P12, Shin P13, Shine in P14, and Silent, who's in AI, will finish it off. I almost forgot that it was the final lap there. But that is it. Genev has won the Barcelona Grand Prix. Yeah, that will punch you back. Driver of the day. Ooh. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it to Stick, only because he went from P10 to P6. He got ran over with the second safety car, able to go on a good recovery drive. Nimble was also a very good contender with that recovery drive as well. No worries, Jennifer. I apologise because my throat's really bad at the moment. But my driver of the day will be Stick. He's won the race. There's going to be loads of kerfuffle in the Tier 4 chat. Other than that, we will see you next week, Sunday, 3 PM for Tier 4. Next up, 7 PM will be Tier 1. Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.